Hello. Hopefully the stream is started. So
Kaboom.
okay, so I will stream first this match and then I will play Vlad 0-0. Okay, what's going on here?
Check.
Well, I don't like the position for white. This is equal material as I see. Yes, it's very complicated. What if queen takes g3? Then f6. Probably that's not a good move. Yeah, maybe white's position is okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Now if white castles, you can still take. And it's not clear how to defend here. Yes, you can castle other way, but what stops black from taking here still? So rook e2 is nasty. Oh, maybe there will be queen d4 check at some point. Like if you take, I take, rook e2, queen d4 check. But
Kaboom.
what if rook e1 then? Okay, that may also be bad for white. Bishop d7. No, I think this is too slow. Bishop d7, bishop takes a4. Actually, if bishop goes here, then rook e1. Why not
Check.
rook takes?
Kaboom.
What is going on? Well, it seems like white lost.
Check. Check.
Maybe not, maybe that's a draw.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
How can black take here? No, they can't take.
Check.
Well, that looks close.
Check.
There are chances
Check.
to win for black. Oh,
Kaboom.
but black
Check.
had this. Yes, but this is still win for black. Yes.
Check.
If fast-tsunami goes forward, I like f6 in this position, but queen h4 followed by f6 is also possible. Sometimes even queen b4 before that.
Kaboom.
But I don't particularly like this position for black because
Kaboom.
white has this h pawn. It just goes and goes. Yes, you can put the bishop on h8. So for example, h5, bishop h8. If you take, then you just keep the bishop here on h8, and the rook can't really invade because then bishop g7. So in this position, bishop h8 is the only move, it seems. I mean, you can play f5, but then you allow this knight. So no, I don't think f5 is a good move. If you don't do anything, then white just take this pawn to bishop h8. What's the problem? Why not things here? What? So he allows bishop g6 check.
Check.
I really don't believe this is right. Yes, white doesn't have anything immediate, but this invaded bishop will be very annoying. I would play g4 probably. g4, bishop f7 and pawn takes will probably be the most nasty way. You can't play bishop f7 immediately because then black goes like that and it will be harder. So g4, I assume. Black seems okay. I don't think black is okay. Even if g4, h5, then h6 is threatening. Oh well, maybe just black can put the bishop on h8 and the rook can't go in, maybe. Okay, Chronotalk answered me that you can use your study during the match if it is without engine. So this might be useful. Okay, my stream disconnected for a while. Hopefully it is not disconnected anymore. In general, such position can become double-edged, because black also has the idea of breaking the b pawn. But in practice, I don't like to play such position as black. So Historic suggests this. Well, what if bishop b7 here, king here takes? No, then I take the rook. So bishop b7, knight f7, king g8, e4, I assume, so that the bishop can take the rook. Still, it is like after f5, it will be very hard to stop this bishop from doing something like this. So I'm not sure that white will be able to push this pawn and invade with the rook like that. But what is this move about? I can think of this. Okay, so if knight f8, well, I would still play king g8, because then this bishop will be annoying for white. It will hinder the pawn. Here, maybe something like bishop e4 is a good idea. This position is... I'm not sure it is losing for black, but it's very hard to play for black, for sure. Yeah, this move makes sense, even though white gives a check, but this bishop is worse on h7. Although bishop here is also not quite good, because you cannot take this. Oh. Why not bishop e4? Because bishop e4 just prevented the rook from staying here. Then white pushes along this file, or black. Well, it's not that easy now for white, to be honest. Because now white cannot use this opponent. Actually I like very much black position now. It means that white should have not play bishop g6 and should just push along the h file. Maybe there was something else that I missed. Why they can't do that? This position is just black is up material. Oh no, that's very unfortunate. This position was good for black, but Natso dropped a flag. e4, e7. Yeah, that's quite typical. I played such opening versus grand lapping a couple of times, not during the AWC matches, but just some casual play. Usually black is fine having this extra queen, but in this particular position I remember that grand lapping had trouble to convert. I mean, not to convert, but to defend and create counter threats against this queen. How many pieces is a queen worth? Well, the queen roughly worth all that. Yes, it's a very precise answer, but also it's very useless answer. It depends on the position. When the queen is on d8, it's basically not threatened and can do some maneuvers. It is worth very much in the middle game. Basically all this stuff, and objectively such positions are often won for white, but in a real game between humans it's very hard to calculate all queen maneuvers, and if black misses some queen maneuvers, okay, they just missed the queen maneuver, and if white misses some queen maneuver, then they can well be checkmated. Just so in such position, usually white's main threat is pushing this pawn, because this file is open, is semi-open. If they manage to open this file and put this rook somewhere here, the queen is dying. So black doesn't have a lot of time here, but I mean a lot of tempi, but white will need to take time on every move to find if they're missing some tricks here. I don't particularly like this. On the other hand, yeah, on b4 black could just take, so probably it makes sense to remove this knight from there. It also feels somehow slow. Maybe e5 was better. I'm not sure what Natso is doing. If he wants to castle, I don't think that's a good idea. You just waste tempo of castling. You need to open this file. Yes, and finally he tries to do that. But bishop e2 I don't like. Maybe it's just preventing to take, but this bishop is not really threatening.
Check.
Maybe it is. e5, f5, bishop g5. Interesting. Maybe e5, f takes, e5, bishop g5, and queen b8. And it is very unpleasant for white, I would say. Still, I am not sure who is objectively winning in such position. White also have some deadly threats. So someone is probably winning here, but who, I don't know. Okay, this move makes sense. But on the other hand, it may put black into trouble. Why not b5? You can't play b5 because that's all f4, I assume. g3. Oh, this move. Yeah, this is very bad for white. Maybe not very bad. Yeah. Black queen is stuck here. So b5. This position may well be winning for white. I already like this for white, because this queen is already not worth all this material. This queen is really bad. Yes, but not so, again, he's low on time, and in such position with queen it's very large liability. So rook c2 to prevent this move with the queen. And I expect b6, b7, something like that on the next couple of moves. Now what black can do with the knight? Can they do this? Actually, that makes sense. Very dangerous. So knight e3, king h1. No, king h1 is bad. Just takes. I think black has at least a draw if they take. And I doubt very much that they have more than a draw. So h6 looks good. What if queen a4? Bishop here, here. Yeah, that looks like a draw. I don't like this move. Oh. Yeah, that's very complicated. What if just... Come on, Natso. It's 2 seconds. Okay. It's not Natso day, I suppose. And we are about to start the match with Vlad. He's online. So GG's.
Ready.
He asked to wait for 2 minutes. Okay, they decided to continue playing. I close this tab so that it will not distract me. I'm honestly not sure what to expect from this match, because I'm not in a good shape right now, but I hope I will manage to not lose 6-0 or something like that.
Kaboom.
Okay, and I prepared an interesting move here. It's usually Sasutkuno replace something like that. And basically the idea of this move is to probably, if something like that, then the rook will take on g6 or g7. So this rook is very annoying, because you can't really take this pawn, never. And then, while black is stuck on the king side, I will do my nasty stuff on the queen side, like that. Okay, that's interesting. So, does he want to take? What if I just play d4? He takes. Or h4. Yes, another thing that I can try to do is to jump with this knight. He jumps. Oh, he can jump here. That's not good. It still feels like I have initiative there. Maybe I should just jump here, exchange this, and try to pretend that I'm attacking here. Oh yes, that makes sense. Let's do
Kaboom.
that and that. He can play knight f5. Okay, he can play here, yes. Rook g3. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Play here, like that. Is it okay for me though? I'm not forced to take here. I can play h4. Or can I? Yes. h3. I will feel safer with this move played, honestly. Maybe d4 was a better move, but I already don't know this position. So it just looks safer. Well, I have extra pawn. That's nice outcome of the opening. It's not clear who is better here on positional factors. He may castle kingside, but that doesn't look very pretty because I can push with the pawn. So what will we do? He wants to play this. Can I play? He takes. Let's play f3 just in case, to prevent some stuff like that. Yes, now he plays very fast. I don't like that. Now, can I play g5? Here's what I'm thinking. Or e4, he takes, I play here. Let's push. It's dangerous stuff. But I want to play g5. Oh, I can play g5 because he goes here. No, I take, and if queen f7, I have this. No, I don't have. I'm not sure.
Time is running out.
Yes, that all looks very complicated, and I have no time. Oh, I can't play this. No, I can. He doesn't have this move. Yes, and I can activate my bishop probably. That's quite a brave move, I'd say. Let's play that. Okay. So he plays this. Then he will try to invade with the queen. Pretty obviously. I can try to stop it with the bishop. I'm not sure how exactly I should do that. Okay, I'll take. If I play this, no, I can't play this. Let's play this. Oh, then he goes here. Yes, I need to play something like that. He plays here, right here. He takes. Yes, that's bad. He can take here now. Then I take here. He may not have tempo for doing that. I hope so.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Let's take. So he may play what he can play. Rook c2.
Kaboom. Victory.
Yes, and I won that
Ready.
game. It was very hard. Okay, knight h3. And I prepared to play e6. And that was quite nervous. f3. What should I play here? This move should be good, but I don't see exactly what I do after that. Yes, I'm not sure. Maybe I should just play h6 and he plays that. Well, I'm probably fine. Because now, like, it's like that opening, but he has this annoying pawn on f3 that is useless for him now. So it looks like I got a bit better than I could get if I would play main lines. Okay. Still very tempting to play that. Let's try to prevent some stuff with the queen. Oh, I don't like that. Probably just before, so that he can't open up here. Yes, that looks good for me, except for the time. What does he want to do? C. Okay, let's play c6 just so my queen can do some nasty stuff if he exchanges here. J6. Should I exchange this knight? Let's play like that. H4. What if I take? He will be first to get his knight here. I mean, after exchanging the bishops, no. If here he can't go with the knight, right? So let's try to open like that. He'll probably be forced to play b4 at some point, either after exchanging the bishop or after knight a6. It will probably not be pretty for him. My only problem is this knight. What if I play this? Here, check. Okay, let's try. It's very risky, but why not try? If I play this, I just take. Oh, was it a bad decision? Well, we just exchange everything, it seems, and I get a worse position because of this knight. Yes, that's a shame. We actually don't exchange everything.
Check.
Okay.
Time is running out.
That's not good. Let's try to make it a little scary for him. How can I proceed from this position? I'm not sure. Maybe I should push my knight here. I don't like that. Yes, that's very bad. I don't know what to do next. Let's try some last attempt to confuse him. He can take this now.
Kaboom.
Let's try to exchange and
Kaboom.
get my rook. Drain mad.
Kaboom.
Oh. He claims that he is first with his queen, right? That's bad. That's very, very bad. Because I don't have the moves.
Check. You lose.
Okay,
Ready.
let's continue. I didn't particularly like how the previous game went, so let's try another opening. He'll probably prepare against this, because I already played this many times versus him.
Kaboom.
But I had
Kaboom.
some better positions
Check.
from that. So knight h6 usually he plays. Maybe this time he'll
Kaboom.
invent something different. g6, g4.
Check.
Should I take this? He'll go with the knight. Or can I just play c3? that will be funny. c3. And then his knight goes here. So I take and he... Okay, let's take. I don't see anything else. I must take here and then think, depending on his knight move. I think this position is good for me, because this pawn will be very annoying for him. Can I castle? Maybe c4. He can do some checks, but ultimately the main thing is that my pawns are going forward and he can't win my queen, right? So yes, c4, knight f3, king f2.
Check.
King f2. And now we need to check to watch out his second knight. It seems. Can I do something like that? Yeah, actually, if I open the B file, it will be quite nasty for him. So this is probably the right way. He can try to give some checks. But his king looks so weak that even if he has extra pawn after I exchange my queen for two knights, even if he will have extra pawn, then I will have deadly attack here. And this move is not dangerous for me because of g5. So he wants to exchange 2 knights for the queen, I assume. I think that's profitable for me. Well, alternatively he can put the knight here and just try to annoy me as much as possible. No, he can't do that, he must take here. So he can take rook b1, exchanging the rooks, and after that, I don't know.
Kaboom!
Okay, he also has this move. And after that, this square is weak for me. This may be unfortunate. Okay. He is not forced to take though. Or is he? Well, he didn't play that.
Check.
Okay, I'll
Kaboom! Kaboom!
take. Then what should I play next? Can I play this? And if he takes, I just play this. It just doesn't seem that he can do anything in this position. Yes.
Kaboom!
Whoa. I missed that.
Time is running out.
Well, I will try
Check.
hard to not make this a draw.
Check.
Let's try to take this pawn down.
Check.
Oh,
Check.
but my bishop is trapped, yeah?
Check.
Can I untangle here
Check.
in any way?
Check.
And that looks like a
Check.
draw.
Check. Check.
Yes, I should have won this
Check.
game.
Check. It's a draw. Ready.
Okay, he decided not to try knight h3 once again. That's good. e5,
Kaboom!
h5, e4. But I think about, I prepared here stuff like that. Okay, c3. c3. Does he want to put the queen here? So he plays that. And d4. I may have trouble. Maybe I should play f5. No. Okay, let's play d5.
Kaboom.
Yeah, c3 is an unusual move. I didn't look at that. Probably there were no games here. So what should I do next? Maybe f5. Maybe c5 makes sense. So that I can push the pawn to c4 and queen b3 never threatens me. He may play queen e2, but well, and if he plays queen b3, I think f5 is more important than c5 because he can play f5 immediately himself. And after, say, e takes d4, I still have c. For c5 it seems to me. Maybe not. And I'm preparing some nasty stuff here. If I manage to push this pawn, then and exchange rooks, my queen is going to h5. And this queen will probably sit on e7 at some point. But I need to be careful with this diagonal.
Kaboom.
So c5, queen a2, maybe. And it feels like e4. And it's not clear how he will break here. So let's try. Oh, and can he play bishop c4? Oh, that I missed.
Time is running out.
So I probably need to play that. Oh, but he can. Okay, let's still play c5. This bishop is invade. This bishop will invade. I can't do nothing with that. But I may have some counterplay here. Maybe bishop here, king f1.
Check.
Let's try to put my knight somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Okay, let's push. He can play with the queen, I don't care. I mean, I should
Kaboom.
care, really. Not sure what
Kaboom.
I'm doing. This position is bad for me. After this move it seems that I'm losing. What else does he have? That's probably not good for him.
Check.
Okay, that's nice try, but can't I just put my knight somewhere? He takes. That's bad. I need to do something with that rook. And he plays here, yes. That's unfortunate. But I have king g7. Or even that. Yes, I have that. So nasty position. Let's try to move king. What am I doing? He just pushes his knight, right? Maybe I should try. I should really try to remove this rook from here. Oh. He takes. Oh, I missed that move.
You lose. Ready.
Yes, he plays stronger in the middle game than I expected. Let's try e3 again.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Let's be braver that time. And we'll not waste tempo on some stuff. Like h4. Because it seems that this is not a real threat. c4 is tempting. Let's try bishop d2 first, so that my rook can be put on c1, and then I can play c4, and also protecting this square just in case, so that the queen can't deliver any checkmates here. He still has this move. I just don't see how he proceeds. So I like c4 now, because this is the threat. And now I play c5. And this looks like real trouble for him. Yes, now I play rook c1, so that c6 is a threat. If he blocks, I can take. Yes, he finally plays this move, but I don't see how is it dangerous for me. Oh, like that. Yeah, that's nice tactics. struggling to find a move after knight takes g4.
Kaboom.
He probably plays that. Oh, he also can play that. Well, this looks like a draw. I'm probably able to exchange everything in this position. Can he play king d8? No, I don't think so. That looks bad for him. I just push, and then exchange the queens. So g6 is the move. Then I play c6 takes, rooks, exchanging the rooks and take. At least it looks for me like I have enough material to hold a draw. Not that I'm satisfied with the draw as white. But he plays dangerous opening as white, so I may just win as black at some point. Still have some chances.
Kaboom.
Okay, he takes. That looks
Time
to be
is
a
running
correct
out.
decision by him.
Kaboom.
Okay, let's exchange
Kaboom.
this. And then yes, I should open this bishop very fast. Otherwise,
Kaboom.
it will be quite bad. So what should I do? I'm not sure what should I do.
Check. Check.
He tries to grab a pawn. I don't
Kaboom.
see how can I prevent this. Yes, I
Kaboom.
take. Okay,
Check.
maybe it's not that bad.
Check.
But objectively, this should be winning for him. Oh. Well, this looks more like a draw. He can take this, yes? No.
Check. Check.
Yeah, this looks like a draw.
Check. Check.
I don't like this position at all.
Kaboom. Check. Check.
It should be draw though. So I can always move with the knight. And the knight will stop these pawns if the rook takes anything. The only thing I should avoid is to put knight somewhere close, so that he can take in this case. Yes, even if he takes the knight with the rook, he can't win.
It's a draw.
Okay, should I take a break? Okay, no.
Ready.
I He'll try to move nevertheless. d4. Let's try another one. c6.
Kaboom.
Here, yes, here I want to play bishop d7, d6.
Check.
Let's see. So I expect h3, then I should probably play this. This is losing. Maybe I should play h5, and yes, h5 looks natural.
Kaboom.
Let's try to put this knight to some annoying squares. I'll expect b4. So what should I do next? There is equal material, but this knight is quite disgusting. g6 looks natural to prevent queen from invading here and then starting pushing this pawn. So he wants to push here, right? Maybe I should have really played that. Yeah, I may have misplayed that. Can I play here? He always has this move, which I don't like. Maybe I can play something like that. This bishop is terrible. What can I do? Okay, I assume that I lose some material here and I just don't care. I just push this pawn. Let's see what he does. So if he pushes and takes, I don't care, I just push. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I have some attack. At the very least, yeah, it seems this pawn may maybe put on h2, then this rook is not playing. Okay, what if he takes? f5. Then he will try to exchange queen in some way. What if I take? Okay, let's play f5. Just so my queen will be very annoying for him. Now h takes g3 is a very nasty threat, so probably g4 is the right move. I play h3 in this case, right? Looks right. And then continue pushing. Actually, this might have been a blunder, because it's very hard to defend against these threats. Maybe he should play queen e2 already, so that he just doesn't lose anything. Okay, he wants to put a knight here. That's lame. Can I play bishop e7 to prevent this? And he plays here. Let's try this move. I defend this square. Yes, but he can still jump here, right? Oh, but then the queen have e7 square. But in the end he takes.
Kaboom.
This is something that I don't like
Time
at
is
all.
running out.
Just preventing from jumping here. The knight will go here and then... Oh, this bishop. That's nasty. No, 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 no. I don't like that. So he takes, I play here. He still can't take the pawn. But this looks very bad for me. I should really take. The queen can go here, right? Okay. Let's push.
Check.
Where is this knight?
Check.
I don't want him to give me another check. Maybe that's wrong idea, but actually my queen may move here, something like that. Okay, let's hook this pawn, maybe even like that. Oh,
Kaboom.
now he doesn't have this move,
Check.
but he has this check. Crap. Okay, I have this move probably. Oh, then here's this.
Check. Kaboom.
Take. What's going
Kaboom.
on? I still want to deliver this.
Victory.
Yes. Continue.
Ready.
3-3. Let's try another one. This is getting very intense. I expect b5. Yes, and then e5. Bishop b7. And this position f takes e5 as far as I remember. Or h3. Basically the idea of this move is to activate this knight. Yes, I think I have this move. And this knight will have some nasty threats. So if I play here and he takes, for example, yes, then he has some issues along this file. And he can't castle. So I expect to win soon in this case. Right? Do I have something better? Maybe bishop d3 is better in this position. No, I remember bishop d3 was a good move against h5 as far as my prep goes. So knight e4. Now let's see which of these moves he allows and choose. plays this, I probably just play queen g4. He needs to waste a tempo on this. And he definitely doesn't have a tempo. This move, for some reason it was bad. I should remember why. I mean, it makes sense, but... Oh yeah, I play knight g5, and if he plays knight f2, I play queen f3, and he can't take this knight. And this knight actually is very nasty. Yes. I like my position. Yes, he can give a couple of moves, but really this position is quite bad for him. I'm still struggling to win as a white. I won with e3 in the first game. If this, bishop d3, and he has no tempo for taking the queen. It will be interesting to see. Okay, in this situation there is this move at the very least. I think I shouldn't do it, because this move is bad. I just lose
Kaboom.
to my strong knights. He still can't take with the pawn.
Victory.
Yes.
Ready.
That was good. Okay, I will continue with that, since it worked well in the previous game.
Kaboom.
Let's try another one. this is not a good move, but it is rarely played, so he may not know the refutation.
Kaboom.
Okay, what should I do next? He is clearly threatening to jump here. What should I do next? As far as I remember, just castles. Yeah, let's just castle. If bishop a3, then d6. If this, I have some tempos. And I castled. That is something. So h3 is probably a good move. Yes, I don't like that. I should play this. Or no. Bishop d3. g6. Queen h5, h6. What about that? Oh, and another one is queen a5, c3, queen a4. And if knight here, then I can play this, and this square is covered by my queen. I like that. Yes, let's play that. Play c3, queen a4, queen b3, but then he doesn't have this. I can't take because, or I can. Oh yes, he has this move. What should I do? Should I take? Actually, I don't think I should. Yes, I definitely misplayed something. g6 should be played.
Kaboom.
And then Okay, h5. If bishop e2,
Kaboom.
okay, he wants to do that. If I take, what chances do I have in this position? It's rook for a pawn, right? No, it's just rook. And without the queen I have no chances.
Time is running out.
This is probably resignable.
Kaboom.
Let's try to create some stuff, but of course this position is dead losing.
Kaboom.
Okay,
You lose.
rematch.
Ready.
Okay, I liked how the previous game went, so let's try. He decided to switch to e6 and like knight h6, but I don't think this is particularly a bad idea. I don't play he probably expected e3, and this is quite classical stuff, but this is a better move than e3, because he cannot pin this knight anymore.
Kaboom.
Okay, so I jump with the second knight. This position d4 I think is the move. He can't take because then he will get this and take. So d4 is a nice developing move and also protecting this square. Like after e4. Okay, h3. Yes, h3. This position I had this position on my study. It was a game heads will roll versus Vlad. Heads will roll was white, and this is actually a transposition from this opening. And I quite liked what position heads will roll had. I mean, it's equal material, but I have this knight, and he has nothing to compensate it, in my view. Like, he can play knight c6, I will probably just win material and pretend I'm okay. Okay, should I take? Or should I play bishop e3? I don't remember. Let's not overcomplicate stuff.
Kaboom.
Because this pawn will be a hook. Yes. Probably this move is good. Oh, I still remember this position, yeah. So he plays this, I play queen here, g6, and then I take. And he has trouble with material. And if he doesn't play this, there's just too many threads here.
Check.
Okay, but he has this check. What if I play that? And then queen e3. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. Still, this knight is a monster. He should play b6, maybe. There's another option for him. don't like
Kaboom.
that. Well, I still have an advantage in my view. Maybe I should try to push here. Let's try. This knight is very annoying for him. If he plays bishop here, I just take. This move is not particularly good because of knight b4. Actually, he can play knight b4 and pretend it. I cannot win with extra exchange, but we'll see.
Kaboom.
Okay, he prevents me to gain a tempo on this pawn, but this knight is still miserable. Okay, what if I play here? Takes, exchange, and he has this move, right? Oh, not good. Let's play this. Well, looks like I misplayed that. Okay. Maybe king f2 at some point. Let my rooks. What if I play this?
Kaboom.
He takes with the knight,
Kaboom.
right? No.
Kaboom.
This is win for me.
Victory.
short break because I really needed to rest. Now I should look at some games. Okay, I don't look at this because it was just terrible.
Check.
So probably I should play
Check.
bishop d6, but I'm not sure. Let's see what I have in my prep. I have no.
Check.
Yes, my prep says that this position is okay. But I'm not really sure it is okay. I mean, at this point, if he would play knight d6, I would probably just lost. I don't see what I can do in this position. I can only take, maybe. But that's just way too much material lost. And also he has this move. And if I don't take, like, if I do this, then he has this. Right. So this is already bad. Probably f5 is not a way to push for a win in this position. What is then? And if I play like that, he actually has this move. Oh no. No, this looks better. I don't like this at all. Let's better look at this game. At least Historics is sure that I could have won this game. Okay. What does my prep says about that? No, that's not what he played. He played e4, g5. Yes, and in this position he played g3 earlier, and not c3. So I didn't expect that. And what should I do after g3? Oh yes, this is some weird engine line. So what did I do after c3? I'm pretty sure there are no games in this position. But since g6 is certainly a correct move, I just need to find something here. If I take, go like that, probably have much trouble. No, not after this, but after something like that. And queen here. Maybe I should play this. Yes, this is very bad. So taking the knight is not an option. c5 may be an option. I remember Roaring Roars played that versus me when I played something very similar with e4. So c5 will prevent such queen threats. It makes sense. Then I may play f5. What if he, I don't know, like that? Is this silly or not? I'm not sure. Okay, let's suppose he plays a4. It's a completely reasonable move. No, b4 is bad. So I assume, yeah, I take the knight, he takes. Yes, and there's some nasty stuff going
Check.
here. No, I play this. I don't like that. That was bad. Okay, we should start next game. Let's see what I find, what I will find. So I need to challenge him. Casual, atomic, and I am playing black, right? Yes, I play black.
Ready. Kaboom.
G6. Yeah, let's try c5. I will probably go d5 if he plays a4. As I remember that in that game I could have played c5 instead of f5. Maybe that was my mistake. I maybe should allow him to play f5, not be that greedy as I was. Oh yeah, that was expected. If he takes, I have this move. Maybe.
Kaboom.
I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea. That was probably a very bad idea, actually.
Kaboom.
Okay, this check is not dangerous, this check is. Can I play bishop h6? Let's counterattack, really. He may take here. No, he can't. Because of this move. He may give a check, then after that I will take there. Yes, and I can castle. But if I castle, there are some bad stuff. So looks like I have nothing better than that. Oh, he has this move. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, I should resign.
You lose. Ready.
Well, let's try to see what he plays versus that. I will be... This is a very risky thing to do, but otherwise I will just keep losing. Let him show how to defend this.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Okay. So d5. d4. Looks forced. Otherwise he plays d4 and this is not good for me. He has more space in this case. I'm probably going to play f5. Or no. He's going to play f5. I'm thinking. But I'm planning to play c3 and do the same stuff that he was doing. g5. So c3 looks tempting. He can take. Then I don't see a threat. I need to use the leg of his light square bishop. So he tries to undermine my position. Okay, let's change our plans. We block here and then think what we will do with this pawn. So it wants to go to a4. Looks reasonable. Oh, he obviously haven't prepared this for black, so we are both confused what to do next now. And I didn't prepare this as white. Okay. What is this move for? He wants to relocate his queen somehow. I'm not sure what is this move about. But actually, if I take, and then he will have some serious light square weaknesses. What is the threat of this move? I don't understand really. Okay, he wants to invade on the dark squares. Yes, I can relate to that, but there's one problem. I am faster to make this spin, even if he plays this. take. There are some nasty threats. Okay. Should... Yeah, this is kinda a race. I need to... Because he still has a4, unfortunately. After this move I have this. Probably he doesn't take like that. At least it looks very suspicious. Well, he can, but no, I don't think. That will be a brilliant move if he... What? Okay, I just go... I give a check and then take the knight. There is nothing good for him in this position. Maybe even like that. Okay, let's play that so that I can give this check. Okay. The problem for me... Okay, let's do that. Just exchange. He doesn't want to exchange. Huh. What is this? Let's just push it. Can I take? No, that's too cheeky. But what can I do? Can I take this?
Time is running out.
Okay, I can do this because if he just plays, I do that. So he must take this knight, in my view.
Kaboom.
Yes, and but it looks like he's a bit busted here. I'm not sure how to untangle, to be honest.
Kaboom.
Let's take this. But what should I do?
Kaboom.
Here.
Kaboom. 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 Victory.
Wow,
Ready.
that was a good game. Okay. Let's try again.
Kaboom.
I had a win in this opening, so why can't
Check.
I repeat it? H5.
Kaboom.
Knight goes here. And in this particular position, maybe a5. Let's try. To undermine this pawn. At least it's something new. So he probably didn't prepare this move during the break. I didn't play b5 because that game I didn't like how I won that game. It seems like he doesn't know how to defend the stuff he plays. Okay, let's take.
Kaboom.
Why not? Okay. Bishop here. Let's try to free some space here. It's honestly very hard to untangle in this position. And I especially don't like this stuff. Maybe I will manage to push this at some point. It's weird that he allows me to play d5. I expected d5. Now this position looks quite fine for me. Would not say it's super good, but it's not bad, not bad. Def knight a5. Okay, let's try. Yes, I allow this stuff. But I have contra stuff. And also, my king is not quite safe. If he takes with the pawn, I don't believe that. Yes, but he probably wants to play that. And I see the point. Because this check will be deadly. Maybe g5 is a correct move here. Yes, let's play g5. If he takes with the pawn, no, I don't have this move. Okay, I have this move. Whatever.
Kaboom.
Oh, en passant. And he has that. Oh no, that's I have no words. He has check, and if takes this.
Time is running out.
Okay, I should defend this square, but
check.
This looks already very bad. Should I take? Yes,
Kaboom.
I should take that. Gosh, this position. He has so much time. Queen here, f4. What else does he have? This is so complicated. I don't really believe I can survive this position with 15 seconds. But miracles happen. Yes, I have this knight, but
Kaboom.
Okay. Okay. What if this? Okay, let's give a check. Maybe that was not a good move. Whatever.
Kaboom.
He takes, I play this, so I want to give this check. I have no time to give this check though. If this, I have this move. Whoa. Okay, that's very bad. No, that's very bad. Ah, queen here. What I'm doing? So rook here.
Kaboom.
No, this is not defendable, honestly speaking.
Check.
What the hell?
You lose. Ready.
So let's play that.
Kaboom. Kaboom.
Let's see what you've got here. I should play f5 because otherwise he plays f5 and the position is very bad for me on the king side. But he won't play queen d7, I assume. So he prevented a4 move. This is logical. But if I still take this, how do I capitalize on the light squares? It seems the right thing to do to put a knight here, just to annoy him a bit. And maybe I should just take. Or do like that. Let's try to play g4 to block the position on the king side and so that I can castle. Should I put the bishop here? Yes, let's put the king on h2. Then my bishop will be free. I want to castle.
Kaboom.
He gives up another bishop. This doesn't look right for him. I will castle. Why can't I? And then try to attack him along these files. Trying to invade with the knight. Is it particularly dangerous for me? I'm not sure. Let's try to activate our bishop. I want to do that, and bishop b2. And then try to put some pressure. Wow, that's not good for me. That's not really not good for me. I need to put the queen here. If he tries to take something, I will start to push myself. So he castles, I assume. This is not good at all. Can I take this?
Time is running out.
Push.
Kaboom.
I think I can do that.
Kaboom.
Okay, he has such checks. I haven't defense yet. He wants to say this is a draw, right? If this is a draw, this is bad. Well, with this much time, I'm okay with the draw. Okay, so he pins. No, if he pins, he loses material. So, what is his defense? Oh, he takes, right? Right. Okay, let's push. It's getting very complicated. And I don't like this at all.
Kaboom.
What should I do versus this knight? It's not good. Wow. So I'm definitely not good, doing well here. He may take.
Check.
Check. Let's put the here. Attack here. How should I handle this?
Kaboom.
Oh no! That I missed.
Check. 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 You lose. Ready.
Super intense match. Yeah, Yes, unfortunately Vlad is white and he is playing for a draw. It's definitely not good. I don't think that streaming is particularly a handicap for me, because when I stream I sometimes blunder check more when I'm talking what I'm going to do. So I don't feel like streaming is like decreases my strength or whatever. Okay, so let's look at that game. He in this game he basically shows me how to play his opening. So g5 and a5. Yeah, that's nice. But I could expect from Vlad to play something else now, because he wants to force a draw.
Check.
For example, knight f3 d4. It's basically an opening that forces a draw if you don't try to push for as black. But we'll see. He will actually play knight f3 e3. But I think knight e3 e3 is not a particularly safe way to play for a draw. And I don't really know what should I prepare next. This game is pretty self-contained. How black really should defend this opening. Maybe I am missing something, like you should play c3 outright. But still, if white somehow opens this diagonal, then this will be bad for white. So in this position I could probably play a5, intending a4. Okay, he can play a4 himself. But then I have some ideas. Yes, and in any case, after he takes, I still have a4. Yes, but he has this. So I will need to give up this bishop as well. But he have actually done this in this game. He just gave up this bishop and it was fine. And actually the position was even better, because black's pawn structure is such good. So this is playable. But I really think he may play something different. So waiting 3 more minutes, I guess. And after that we may have Armageddon, I hope so. Because if we don't have Armageddon, I lose this match. not satisfied with my performance as black. I could have done better, especially considering that flat doesn't play like something completely different from what he usually plays. It's not that he caught me off guard with this opening, but I don't have enough positional understanding of that.
New challenge. Ready.
He plays the same. Let's see.
Kaboom.
So he plays d5 in this position.
Kaboom. New message for you. New message for you.
Okay. a5. Okay, he plays f5 immediately. That's interesting. I still play a5.
New message for you.
Hysterix, don't do that, please. Otherwise, I will need to block you. Okay. So a4. c6. It's pretty close to what we played before. So he liked that. Okay. What if I just play like that immediately? Creating this pressure. So I guess I can take this knight. Then I will probably castle long. If he takes, I have queen g3, so maybe he may play rook. Not sure. But it's definitely that my pawn structure is very good in this position. Okay. So should I put my knight on a6? Yes, I think so. I will put it on a6. He may play c4. What if I castle? Yes, he wants to play c4. I take that, and then I take that. How about this? Yes, my king feels safe here, in my view. So if c4 takes, and he cannot take because of this check, if he plays this, then I am able to take, and this rook is a monster. I like my position, but it's quite nervous. Still not clear. Any of three results are possible, and only win satisfies me in this match situation. Okay. So c5 looks like a move. He may take this way, right? So I must take this, I assume. Okay,
Kaboom.
let's go. missing something. It seems very nice for me. How can he defend against this rook? Okay. So he wants to castle. No, this trick doesn't work, right? If you castle, then I just move queen here.
Kaboom.
So he needs to do that. Yes. And then I just have this
Kaboom.
move. You do want to say this is a draw. Don't you dare to say this is a draw.
Check. Time is running out. Kaboom. 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 Check. 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 Kaboom. Check. Check.
This should not be a draw, honestly speaking. But will I be able to trick him here?
Check. Check. Victory.
Okay. uh, oh.
New message for you.
I will explain the rules for him.
New message for you.
I'm waiting for the beat of Vlad in Armageddon. So I probably should enter the chat of the last game. We're already playing for 2 hours. Yeah.
New message for you.
Okay, I get white. Nice. Oops. I get white. What happened to my browser? Okay. Then we create a game like 2 minutes. And I get white, right.
Ready.
And let's go. What should I play? I need to win.
Kaboom.
And I should remember that I have less time. E4. We are still in that game that we had, and still in that heads will roll game. So he played this move next. Maybe he will change now. F5 is nice. F5 probably is replied by E5. No, E5 is bad. F5 I should probably play this. Then he has this knight going on. How should I reply to F5? Okay, he doesn't do that. Do I have the right to take here? Well, I really hope that I won't get punished for that. Oh. That is disgusting. I missed these tactics. So he wants to play this. Okay. Then it looks like I'm forced to play F4.
Kaboom.
Just extra exchange. B4. No, I'm not extra exchange. This position is drawish. I need to flag him. So that's more likely that I will be flagged here. But we'll see. I still have this extra pawn. What he tries to do, I don't know. Let's just push. Push. Let's do that. If G5, I have G4 also. Maybe not. don't particularly like this.
Kaboom.
Maybe I should just hit my rook there and try to promote this pawn. Well, let's play this. Yes, he has
Kaboom.
nasty counterattack. If he plays here, I have this move, it seems. Okay. So probably I have
Kaboom.
every right to take here and try to promote this pawn. Oh, he has a check. No, he doesn't have this check. He's pinned. And this will be a flagging contest.
Time is running out.
Okay, let's do this. I'm not careful enough in this position, honestly speaking.
Kaboom. Kaboom. Check, check, check. Victory.
That was the ending. This times on the clock. Wow, that was really epic. Ooh. Yeah, that was GG's. I'm speechless. I think we can end the stream on this note.